What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for yet another Madden 13 online ranked match. And today we are bringing you guys some San Diego Superchargers gameplay going up against the Buffalo Bills. And I don't know what to say about the Chargers, man. I truly just don't do good with them at all. They're becoming my new Patriots, man. I lose with this team more than any team in Madden. I just don't do too good with them. But today we got on the baby powder blues, and hopefully we get some throwback type skills today. And hopefully we can do pretty good. As we start off with the makeshift screen to Matthews. How does he tackle me? Look at that suctional tackle, like a gravitational force, just being forced and pulled into the defender for the tackle. I thought that was a touchdown. So on 3rd and 7, we are looking. We reroute, and we end up finding Eddie Royal right over, and we end up stopping him. But he fumbles the football. Come on, son, you gotta hold on to that. So we end up turnover on the very first possession. Right now, I mean, that's never a good thing. And our opponent has, he did match up. Both teams aren't, they're not overpowered. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. So hopefully our defense can come through. On 4th and 10, he decides to go for it. He goes over towards the left, and he has a wide open receiver. Not wide open. I thought the defender would make a play, but for me, the Chargers just don't play with any intelligence whatsoever. So he's very close to scoring a touchdown already. Right there, we switch over and we dive from halfway down the field, and we end up getting the sack, causing a 3rd and long. And then we hit him as he throws, so we force a 4th down, and we end up forcing a field goal. It is 3 points for him considering we did fumble. So hopefully Eddie Roy can go ahead and keep his meat hooks on that football and not cough it up for us. So right now we're back on the field with our offense, and hopefully we can get some type of offense going. Right here we go back to Matthews, and one thing they do besides Eddie Royal, they don't have too much speed, especially at the running back position. I like to have speed back there. On 3rd and 9, what do we go through? We go through Antonio Pearly Gates, but he ends up dropping the football. So we decide to go for it on 4th down. We're looking, we go to on the other side, we go to Malcolm Fuller, but he drops it. Back-to-back drop passes just due to contact, and that happens way too much for me. I feel like the Chargers always seem to drop the ball whenever they're hit immediately due to contact, and that's never a good thing, especially with big target. Look at me right there, just holding the pick button, the balk, but I don't get any animation. It just moonwalked, looked at the ball, said, okay, this is a rubber ducky, you can catch it, go ahead. So we're down 10-0. For having Malcolm Ford and Antonio Gates, they're two big targets, so you figure they should be able to hold on to the ball in traffic. Right now we're down 10-0. Okay, we got to make something happen. We got to get the ball rolling. We got to be able to score some type of points to give ourselves an opportunity to win this game. And right now we go back to Eddie Roy. Right there, he misses his stick and we get a 1st down. So all we got to do is make the right reads, be able to move the ball, and we should be alright. Right here we go to Matthews. He's got to be one of the slowest running backs in the game. This man is too slow. And right here, who do we throw? We end up throwing a nice pass over towards the right to Eddie Roy. We throw a dot, and right now we're in the red zone. And right here's a good opportunity to go ahead and score a touchdown. We will take a field goal. Worst case scenario, but we could taste the end zone. We want to be able to touch that powder blue end zone. So right now we end up doing a makeshift screen to Matthews, and we end up scoring. So now we are down by 3. So hopefully our defense can go ahead and make something happen and force a turnover on downs and just something. Just give me the ball back with an opportunity to gain the lead. So right now the 2nd quarter is approaching. Right there we end up nipping at his ankles. We miss him, but thankfully our computer ends up coming through and tackling him. So a 2nd and 9, and then try to establish a run game, but we end up shutting that down. Phillips comes up the middle with a good tackle. Right here, he rolls outside the pocket. He throws it. He ends up completing the pass. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Can we get a 4th down on this young man? Can we force him to be in a clutch situation to get ourselves the ball back? It's not looking too good for our defense. He's pretty much moving the ball at will. He's having a good mix-up. He's got 2 really good running backs. The Bills have a really good running team. And then he throws another dot over the middle. He's so strong, breaking tackles from grown men. And now he wants to celebrate. He's in the end zone. Self-esteem go down. Now we are down 17-7. And we need to make something happen again. Either a field goal or a touchdown. Something to make this a 1 touchdown game. But look at Sprawl. He's so strong. I said, that man is so strong, breaking breaking tackles, and look at him dodging and weaving, outrunning every single Buffalo Bill on that foosball field, and we end up scoring a touchdown due to the strength of that man. That man has grown men strength. That man is strong. Too much protein. Somebody check his levels. He must be using performance-enhancing drugs. So right now we are down by 3, and hopefully we can make our first defensive stop of the game to be able to give ourselves a chance to win this game. And when things like that kickoff return happen, you are meant to win. Stuff like that don't happen for you to lose, for me to break a tackle and nobody tackle me. And right now we end up forcing a punt. So now we're like, okay, we got a chance to make something happen. We got a chance to drive down the field, maybe kick a field goal or a touchdown to be able to take this lead, and that's what we want. We want this man to play from behind. We want him to look at that scoreboard and be like, oh man, I need to score. I need to be able to keep up with this man's scoring ability. So right here is a good opportunity to put him in that depression mode. So right there we end up going towards the left and we end up getting stopped. So of course we're going to go for this 4th and 5. We're standing in the pocket. We're looking. We reroute Gates. And we don't get it. I felt like he should have had it, but he had no momentum. He just stopped shy about 1 yard of the first down. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it's 3rd and inches right here. And he ends up running it, but we ended up stuffing him like a turkey on Thanksgiving Day, and he's losing yards. 4th and 4, he decides to kick the field goal, but you don't have the leg to kick from that far. You ain't Legatron, son. So he ends up missing it, and we got pretty decent field position to go ahead and make something happen. We should be able to kick a field goal with about a 1st down and a half right here, and we throw over towards the left, and we end up running out of bounds. Of course, we only got 1 timeout, so we got to make it work. So right here, we're going with Rivers, and we end up throwing it wide open over towards the left as Matthews. Felt like I made a mistake. I should have precisioned that inside, but whatever. Nonetheless, look who's booty putt hole wide naked. Eddie Royal wide open over towards the right, and we end up scoring a touchdown, taking the lead. So right now we're feeling really good, and let's see if we could stop this man from scoring before halftime. Are we gonna have multiple videos stopping somebody before halftime? Let's take a look and find out. So it's 13 seconds. He gets a really decent run right here. Of course, he's gonna end up burning a timeout to try and make something happen. He throws over towards the middle, calls another timeout, but at this point there's not enough time to make something happen. There's only 2 seconds left, so he's standing inside the pocket. He goes deep over the left, and we end up getting an interception right before half. I'm sorry, it's a news for you. So right now we are going into halftime with the lead, and we're feeling good. I mean, he does retrieve the ball, but we do have a lead nonetheless, and let's see how he's able to react with him actually being down in this game. You know, some people perform differently being down. Let's hope he's one of those guys who don't do too good. Right there, we break a block right there. We end up hitting him. So it's 3rd and 4 right here. Weddle had one hell of a game, lots of tackles, but he's killing me on that route over towards the right. So we got to make an adjustment for Stevie Johnson. We got to keep our eye on him. He's by far their best receiver, so you know I'm sure he's going to be looking for him. So we got to keep our eye on him and make sure we keep tabs on him where he's at off field. At all times. So he ends up getting the 1st down. He's driving the ball. He's also milking the clock because he's running really effectively. Right here, 2nd and 6, another run, and he's doing really good mixing up his attack. So, you know, when you have Spiller and Jackson on the field, not a bad idea to go ahead and just give them the ball as much as possible. And look at Weddle with 10 tackles so far this game, right? He's standing inside the pocket. He throws over towards the left. 3rd and 6 right here. You know, we're trying to prevent a 1st down. And what do we do? We get a huge sack right up the middle. So it's 4th and 14. He's out of field goal range. He decides to go for it. He throws over towards the middle, but he doesn't get the completion. And now we have an opportunity to go ahead and get a multiple possession lead with the touchdown. Hopefully we could go ahead and make that happen right here. We go for the screen, and we end up throwing to our boy Matthews, and we end up just barely getting a 1st down. But hey, we'll take it. And if you notice, our first possession was with a couple seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So, I mean, that worked to our benefit. You know, him being able to kill the clock and not scoring definitely helped us out. Look at Ryan Matthews. Is it possible? He's not outrunning nobody. That man is outrunning nobody. I'm pretty positive Michael Jackson right now, the dead man that he is, man, rest in peace, can moonwalk faster than Matthews right now. I think Mateo is faster than Matthews. Matthews got to be the slowest person in the National Football League. I'm calling it right now. I think there's a left guard that played for the Raiders that's quicker than him right now. But as you saw, we scored a touchdown. We are up 11 points, and we're feeling pretty good about it. I mean, the halftime started, we were only up 4, so for us to bring this momentum to a multiple possession lead, and he had ball first possession is, you know, really, really good. So hopefully we can continue to do what we do and, you know, keep the pressure on him. Hopefully force another mistake or turnover on downs to get the ball back, and we should be okay being up 2 possessions with minimal time left because, you know, time is winding down on him. You know, time is definitely the enemy. So he is in field goal range. So, but right there, look at the fumble. I don't know if that's a forward pass. Can we get a tuck roll? I don't know what it is, but we'll take it. It didn't happen to me. It happened to him, so I'm calling the play quick as possible. I'm like, let's go. Let's get this play. I don't want no reviews. I don't want the ref to go to the little huddle and look at the screen. I don't want no challenges being called. Let's go ahead and call this play. And look at Ryan Matthews actually outrunning people. Is that even possible? Look at him dodging and weaving like a beautiful pelican left and right. And we end up scoring a touchdown. And right now we feel like this game is pretty much over. We took a 4-point lead, and due to shutting him down so far this half, he has yet to score this half. That's just happened a lot. That's happened to me a lot of times. You get down, you start to call different plays, you don't stick to your game plan, you start making mistakes, the other guy starts capitalizing. Next thing you know, you're down a big lead and game is pretty much over. So that's exactly what happened here. Down 4 with ball, and right there another no soup for you, zoopies. That right there pretty much in my opinion was a big factor, because a lot of things can happen in Madden. I've seen a lot of crazy things. Score onside kick. Don't act like it's not possible. So like I said, he had a 4-point lead, and unfortunately he just wasn't able to make things work. And we capitalized on it. That right there is majority how I win my games. I'm not gonna be able to stop you on defense multiple times, because my defense just really isn't that good. I call basic things and hope for the best. I hope you make mistakes. I hope that when you do make a mistake, I'm able to capitalize on that, gain separation in the scoreboard and continue to have you falter at your offensive game plan. And this is a prime example of what happened in this game. He was moving the ball first couple possessions. Next thing you know, he's down 4 at halftime with the ball. He makes a mistake. We score. Now we're up 2 possessions. He was never able to bounce back from that. So with only a couple seconds left, this game is definitely over at this point. So we took a 4-point lead into halftime. We stuck to our defense, and it just seemed that much better whenever you're down. 2 men under seems so much more difficult whenever you're down. And another interception, and this game is coming to an end, guys. I hope you guys were entertained. Go ahead and leave a like on this video, but as always, please only do so if you were entertained. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you are not already, and I got a lot of good videos coming your way, guys, so look out for that. And we end up winning against somebody who had a very, very stellar record. What I'm going to show you in a second. We got 10 points from him. You dropped 11 points. Let me scoop now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 10. Yes. Let me scoop yes of these points up. So right now we quit the game and we back on. We show you his record. And it was really, really good. He's still in post-game mode, I guess. But he was 31-3 at that point when we played at level 6. Unfortunately, he went up against the biblical beast and he lost. That's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Your boy Jess, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.